Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I would like to discuss the things that are very controversial these days. It's about ego lifter versus science-based lifter. So if you want to compare about it, of course both sides have plus and minus. Well, I'm kind of more towards a mixture of both, to be honest. I do believe in the science part, but also on the other part I also believe the ego part. So I'm not saying both are wrong or both are correct. I'm just saying like it's quite hard to measure and it's quite hard to judge something only in one spectrum. But of course people can have their own opinions and I can have my own. But I'm more into like ego based lifting because that's how I started. When I started going to the gym, I didn't really pay attention much about my protein intake. I don't really need to count like 1.6 grams per body weight and stuff. Not very sciencey based. And I still, to be honest, I still got some mass. I gained quite some, not a lot, but I would say it's not bad. And I didn't really count it accurately on the scales like, oh, I need to eat this much of protein, but I just have protein inside my meal. Every time I have a meal, there's always protein in it. I don't count it, maybe 30 grams, 60, I don't know. I just have protein in it. And I just make sure that I eat enough calories, slightly above my maintenance to maintain my muscle. And it works really well. So I used to be in calorie deficit, but my muscle won't grow that much until I eat enough calories. And for sure, also enough protein. Yeah, I would say it's really useful. And come on, we don't really need to overcomplicate things. It's basically a simple thing. Like, just lift harder than you used to. But in the past, I used to only lift like 4 kg dumbbell for my bicep curl. Only 4 kg. Now I can lift like 12 kg. That means I improve my strength. That means I gain muscle. As simple as that. Just do it so many times over and over again until you get stronger. And don't forget to eat and sleep right and drink water, of course. So we don't really need to overcomplicate stuff. Of course, if you want to listen to the science base and it works for you, then it's fine. But for me, it's just too overwhelming for some people. And I believe that some people who make this kind of stuff, oh, you need to do this 45 degrees and stuff, it's just they're just trying to sell you courses, or they're just trying to make it more, how do you say, try to reach engagement, I would say. Not everyone, but I would say that's most fitness influencers will do, because it's appealing for most people and it sounds like something exciting because it's new. Well, basically I think it's just doing the boring stuff. Just lift the heavy weights. Like, as long as you increase the weights, you train hard, eat enough, eat a lot. I would say eat a lot. Unless you are fat, then try to eat less than you're supposed to, because you have the energy stored inside your body, which is your fat, to be used to what? To supply you with the energy. That's the most important thing. But if you're like a skinny, of course you need to eat more. That means you need to be in a caloric surplus. You need to eat more than your maintenance, more to keep your weight, so that you have the energy to supply your muscle with. So that's why I would say we don't really need to overcomplicate stuff. Just lift weight as you used to. You can just use your books. You can use your body weight. You can do push-ups. You can do squats. You can do jumping jacks. You can do plank. You can do everything basically. You don't need to go to gym, to be honest. To be healthy is just to do body weight, also fine. That's what I do. I usually do push-ups daily, and I can feel my chest pump. I can feel my shoulder. I can feel my triceps. Squat, I can feel my legs. That's simple. We don't really need to overcomplicate stuff. I always talk about this. I keep repeating this kind of stuff. It's actually not that difficult. It's actually not difficult to build muscle. people just make things difficult. Like every time, like as long as you show up at the gym and work as hard as you can and try to increase the bar, try to increase the weight, you will gain muscle anyway. Like it's not rocket science, to be honest, and everyone can do it. So I'm pretty sure that if it's your first time going to the gym, please do some research, how to do the machine, how to do the dumbbells. That's very important because form is everything. If your form is fucked up, then of course you might injure yourself. Then you can't really be the best version of yourself. Then of course be mindful. Try with the low weight first, do more reps. Then if you get used to it, try to increase the weight, lower down the reps so that you get the most of it. So thank you guys for watching. That's my thought about ego-based lifting versus science-based. I don't support any of those, but I think to start off with, you don't really need a lot of information about it, to be honest. And there's a one term that is very useful that I've heard these days is about analysis paralysis. Because in our brain, we are waiting for the perfect moment. We're waiting for every piece of information that we can get so that we can start. It's basically bullshit. Because it's better to start, but of course in a bad way compared to like waiting for a perfect moment. Because perfect moment of gathering all the information that you needed for beating masters, basically a waste of time. Just do the work and you'll reap the result. Just keep doing it for months and years and you'll get it anyway. It's that simple. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.